Alright guys, this is our weekly Challenge of the Elders solo player guide. This week we're rocking the Stormcaller Warlock for great reasons, but we do this every single Tuesday. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe now, because we also, not only do we do Challenge of Elders guides, we also do 3 Nightfall guides every single Tuesday and Wednesday, one for each class: Warlock, Hunter, and Titan. So if you need any of those, link in the description down below to one of them. That video will have the link to all the others. Now we're also about to hit 1,000 subs, and I am doing a 1,000 sub giveaway when that happens. I do have a video talking about it. A link for that will also be in the description box below. I will apologize, this is a bit of a ranty video, kind of a mushy video. So if you just are interested in what we're giving away, maybe you're interested, maybe you're not, hit about the 3-minute mark, I believe, is when I actually start talking about what we're actually giving away. So other than that, let's go ahead and look at the modifiers this week, and then we'll rock what our setup is as far as weapons and subclass perks and all that good stuff, and then we'll rock the guide. Modifiers this week include super kill bonus. Super kills worth more points to kill everything with a super. Ironclad, more enemies have shields, which I didn't even see any shields at all. Yeah, I didn't see any shields at all, so don't even worry about Ironclad. And then Juggler, no ammo drops for your equipped weapon, so just go ahead and swap weapons. Well, really, you don't even have to do that, because as soon as we get into the setup, you'll see why, which is awesome. Alright, so obviously, Stormcaller. Bad Juju. After each kill, this weapon will reload instantly, which it does not take from your reserve ammo. That it reloads your magazine with magic bullets that come out of nowhere, so you will never have to worry about swapping weapons. And it will increase damage for a short time, which is also nice, but the main reason we're using it is kills will help charge your super, so you're gonna get a bit more bonus damage, not bonus damage, bonus super energy from every kill you get with the Bad Juju, which is phenomenal. I would suggest a sniper rifle of some sort, but to be honest, it's really up to you. I like snipers just for the damage on the boss, and then, like I said, I always use solar machine guns just in case there's a hive one, which was actually not this week, so that's always nice. So it kind of frees you up to use whatever you want, as long as it's not exotic, I guess. We're rocking Ophidian Aspect just for the reload speed. Nothing too massive to worry about there. As far as this goes, you want to help out your super to last longer and blast more stuff as much as possible. So Perpetual Charge. You don't have to worry about that one, to be honest. Transcendence. This is the one you really, really, really want. When cast with full grenade and melee energy, Storm Trance restores your health to full and drains slower. So as long as you have a full grenade and full melee charge, your health is going to go right back up to full, no matter how low your health is. And then you're also going, your super is actually going to last a lot longer, like a lot longer. So, and you definitely want that. So it gives you more of a chance to run around the map with your super kill and stuff, and getting more bonus points. Rising Storm. I know a lot of people stop at Amplitude for that greater ridiculous range. Rising Storm, however, hits with Thunderstrike, charge your super ability and melee energy, and it is a noticeable amount of super energy. I would highly suggest you rock out Rising Storm. Just give it a shot. Trust me, you won't regret it. Also, you want Superconductor, doubles your Storm Trance's lightning chaining capabilities. It will literally go at a 180 degrees. I saw this time around. Normally I say the 90 degrees, like it'll blast around the corner to get to something. This time I noticed I was missing the guy right in front of me with my super, but hitting the guy behind him, and it was bouncing back at the guy right in front of me. Really cool. Really cool. And then, of course, your jump and your grenade is player's choice. Let's go ahead and rock this guide.
The Ruisk, servant of Oryx.
Alright, so what you want to do is just go ahead and build up your super and then die and then start over. It's not going to hurt you at all. And that way you can just kind of start off with a bang with a super. So what you want to do, if you do this, go ahead and just kind of get them to come like surround you a bit. That way you don't have to chase them all around the map. But then go ahead and just pop your super in the most densely populated area, and then just take them all out, and then start rocking damage on the boss. Once you kill them all, anyways. Once you do start doing damage to the boss, however, you are going to be on the section that's to our right, right in front of us now. You'll see it in just a second. I'll go right over there. But you want to stay on that side just because I feel like there's more cover on the far opposite end of where we're at right now. That way it's just a lot safer. But then also when you're doing when you're killing the ads that you don't have your super with, make sure you get precision kills. If you just get normal kills, you're going to get about the first round, I think it's about 30 less points, if I remember correctly. So you will get bonus points for getting those precision kills, and that is, it's not detrimental to your getting points, but it is going to make a noticeable difference. So just be very careful on how you're killing these guys. I know it's hard with the Bad Juju because it does have a bit of a jerk to it, but go ahead and just be careful, do that, and then come up here. That way you can kind of see that orb coming. You can kind of blast it away, and then start doing damage on this boss here, and then just repeat the process. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all you really have to worry about. Just be careful with the boss. He does do a slam attack, and it will one-shot you if you're like 380 lights. I mean, with 400 light, it gets me into the red health. So just be very careful of that, dude. But other than that, you should be pretty clear. It's a really easy with Stormcaller to take out all these guys. As you can see, I'm just kind of jumping around, popping my super, and just taking everything out. Let's go ahead, and as you can see, it just starts the process all over. So other than that, we'll go ahead and jump on into the next round.
Time Stalker of the Vex, the Overmind Minotaur.
Alright guys, this boss is also really easy. So what you want to do is, he has this little mechanic that he spots you. You want to look out for that, because I'll edit in a clip here in just a second where just show you guys what happens if you get spotted mid-air. It sucks. I do believe if you're on the ground, you get spotted, you'll still get trapped in that containment field, and it'll eventually kill you? Question mark? Pretty sure it does. So you definitely don't want to be in there, but it will also, the enemies will be able to kill you inside that bubble. So you want to be very careful of that. And then what you want to do is just pop your super when you get a chance. Make sure they're all kind of around you. I probably should have not wasted my super like this here, but that's alright. But then what you want to do damage to the boss is just come right on over into here, like so. And as you can see, he won't be able to spot you as long as he's standing there. He will sometimes move over to the right, and he'll be able to hit you every once in a while. But this is pretty much the safest spot in this map to do damage to this specific boss. If he is to the right, you can just scooch over to the left and hide in that corner, and he won't be able to spot you either. So that's fantastic. But let me show you this clip right here to show you what I'm talking about with the orb being caught and all that. But once you get back to dealing damage to all the ads, just go ahead and... I like staying on the right side, but if you're more comfortable on the far left end of this map, that's fine too. Just go to wherever you're most comfortable. I feel like most of the ads spawn in on the right side, and there's also a lot more cover on the right side. It just makes it a little bit easier. Now, if you're wondering what I was doing right there, I was waiting for his little mechanic to go away so I could just have free reign on these ads without really having to worry about getting into cover. But yeah, other than that, just rinse and repeat the cycle, and we'll move on to the next, the final round.
A servant of Oryx, Hunger's guardian.
Alright, so we head back into the Vex room, which I don't think has ever happened before. We get both versions of a single enemy type, which is pretty neat. I thought it was interesting anyways. But what you want to do is pretty much the exact same thing in the last room. Take out the goblins and the hobgoblins. What I'd really like to do is take out the hobgoblins first while they're still spawning in. That way they don't shoot the orbs at you. And if you notice this little red circle I'm looking at right now, and what you saw right there, that's the boss's mechanic. If you stand in that circle, you will get slight damage, and then that explosion will do a lot of damage. And if you're in there the entire time, you'll die. So pretty much just avoid that circle at all costs. And then otherwise, be very careful. As you can see, I almost died being a little too confident in my abilities. But what you want to do is just stand right where I'm standing right now, and the boss more or less can't hit you. Every once in a while a shot or two will slip in through these holes, but for the most part you are free reign to do damage to the boss, which is fantastic. So go ahead and just do that. As you can see, I'm attempting to show you guys how I like to kill those hobgoblins, and then the whole thing starts all over. And that is literally it. Just kind of be aware of where the boss is, and be aware of that circle, because it will just randomly spawn in. You won't get an audio cue like the last boss. So keep all that in mind. Let the ads, all the enemies spawn or kind of merge into the center of the map. So give them a little bit of time, and then pop your super when they're all together. Make sure you got those full melee and grenade charges. Though if they're all in the center, it won't make too much of a difference. You should be able to get them all out of the way. And then, other than that, rewards are at the end. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Links are in the description down below. And other than that, I will talk to you guys later.
We can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.